Comics and powered by the Red 5 Network. For more, visit red5.bio.link. What is that I hear? Is that new awesome music I hear? Good morning. I meant to have this all set up yesterday. Thanks to the real Tomby. Sorry, it's so loud. Thanks to the real Tomby, there is an actual theme song for Comics and. I am absolutely blown away. It's so perfect and awesome. It does play on the new trailer. Sorry, and it thinks I'm getting distracted. It does play on the new trailer for the channel, and it is the new end credits. So big thanks to Tomby for sending this to me. This is just absolutely awesome. Monday through Friday, I'm providing the vibes. So hooray, guys. It's a whole thing now. Like, my kids will be like, Mom, what are you doing? Or Dave, what are you doing? What are you doing? I said, providing the vibe. Okay, I'm providing the vibe. And then this weekend, my daughter was like, you only do that Monday through Friday. It's Saturday. So, like, okay, fair enough. Whatever. Good morning, guys. Make sure you have hit that like button, subscribed if you're new, rung the notification bell so you get notified whenever I'm back with even more nerdy nonsense. And hey, maybe join the channel, become a member while you're at it. We've got 3 different tiers. They all come with perks. I just uploaded some new gifts and emojis for members. That's right. We've got 1 member. If I get 1 more, I can upload more emojis, but I've got some fun emojis. I've got badges. And if we get enough members of the channel at the right tier, we can start doing watch parties again. I say we can start doing watch parties again if we get enough members. Oh my God. I'm so excited. All right, let's yell good morning to the chat. Oh my goodness gracious. Welcome to the Nerdling Army. Welcome. Are you an ensign? Are you a lieutenant? Are you commander? It doesn't show me. But let me know, because that's super cool. I need to know how to address you. What's up? All right, so good morning, Ensign Nerdling, Deranged Lunatic. Good morning and welcome. Good morning, Maria. Good morning, CJack Productions, everyone. CJack Productions, CJ is the one who is providing the $50 gift card for our winner, DJ Red 4. Good morning, DJ. Winner of the $50 gift card, thanks to CJ, and the custom designed comics and hoodie. We went over all of that yesterday. His hoodie is officially designed, and might I just add, it is a dope ass design. So, congratulations, DJ. Good morning, Penny. Good morning, and thank you again so much for the lovely birthday card. Do you want to hear a secret? You were the only person who sent me a birthday card. You're actually the only person who gave me anything for my birthday. So thank you so much. I appreciate it more than you could possibly imagine. I have it on display in the living room. I should have brought it with me so I could show everyone, but I got distracted because I'm a flibberty gibbet. But thank you so much. Yes! All right, guys. Let's get into it. Turn the loop off. That the nerds are keep comics and everything that's alive. Monday through Friday, Danny provides the vibe. I'm sorry. It gets stuck in my head. It is absolutely an earworm. It is an earworm. It's an earworm. But Deranged Lunatic, you can now use the custom GIFs, emojis, or whatever that I have uploaded. In fact, I did add you guys' favorite, the James Gunn on the toilet, the potty. I call it the potty, and a couple of my favorite GIFs. So enjoy. That is just for you. All right, guys, let's dive in to some headlines before we get to our main topic. There isn't a whole lot of stuff going on. And real quick, before we get into that crazy news, I want to say thank you to Zenny Optical. I got my new glasses. They are the IQ lenses with Zenny ID Guard. The ID Guard actually prohibits AI from stealing your face. It stops facial recognition software and stuff like that. And they also transition from my normal glasses to sunglasses. They block infrared, blue light, so I don't get headaches from working on the computer. Now, I wish I would have got them with these frames, and I might have to get another pair because of it. Because I really, really love these frames. These are my favorite frames. But these are super, super cute. There you go. What do you guys think? What do you think? Do you like them? I think they're cute. I do. And they're very helpful because whenever I go out of the house and stuff, I have to take like 2 pair with me to switch out, and it's super annoying. But this way I don't have to do that. And they come with a nice case and some nice lens cloths. But these are absolutely fantastic. They block so many different, like they filter out a lot of the light spectrum from the sun and from fluorescent and blue lights and stuff. So it's been really helpful. I enjoy them. And I'm telling you, Zenny, I think they were founded in 2003, and they pretty much were the beginning of the online eyewear world industry. I mean, they have like 3,000 different types of frames, which you can use for prescription, non-prescription, sunglass, everything. Like the choices. It took me forever to settle on these frames because there were so many choices. And if you're worried about how they look on your face, they have software that will put the glasses on your face and you can see how they look. So here's the new glasses. I mean, I like these frames better, but I like these lenses better. It's a conundrum. It is a conundrum, but I'll stream today with these on. It's fine. It's fine. But if you would like to get your own pair of Zenny IQ lens with ID Guard, there's the link right there. I have it in the description below. And with that link, it's going to save you 10%. Or is it 15%? I'll have to double check. I have an unboxing that I recorded that I need to sit down and edit. So I will do that today. I was supposed to do it yesterday, but I got very busy setting up memberships. I set up memberships for the channel. So check that out, guys. All right, guys, back to it. Let me put your comments up there. Oh, yeah. All the emojis, all the gifts. I'm so glad you're loving that. And good morning, contributing producer, Nerdling First Class, Kino. I almost used the same ranks from the Patreon, but I changed my mind and I made them more like Star Trek. So there you have it. All right, guys, back to it. This is kind of wild. This is a rumor. It's kind of wild. Just, it kind of goes with our main topic today, but this is coming from Daniel RPK. And, it's a rumor, so take it with a grain of salt until it is an official announcement from the studio. It's rumor, take it with a grain of salt. But according to Daniel RPK, A new Jurassic World sequel is reportedly in the works with Scarlett Johansson to lead the movie again. Good morning, Jaden! We have memberships and stuff now. It's super cool. Join the channel. Good morning, Loki! Pardon me. So, I did not really get into this Jurassic Park movie or Jurassic World movie that much. I know a lot of people did. I know a lot of people like super, super loved it. But I just didn't think it was that great. Well, of course not, because it's a rumor. It's a rumor right now. But I didn't think it was that great of a movie. I mean, it made some money. It did. It made money. It was one of the better performing films this summer, which really isn't saying much because people aren't going to the movies. They used to, and we know why. But I just don't think that it was so good that we need to see another one. Yep. I watched it and I tried watching it a second time. But to be honest, that family in the movie was the dumbest family. And they got on my last nerve. Like, yes, make as much noise as physically possible while you're trying to run and get away from the giant dinosaurs. That's a good idea. Everyone knows dinosaurs are deaf. This is just rumor right now, Jaden. Just rumor. Yeah, DJ says it was okay. Brought a few things from the novel. The secondary actors were kind of mid. It was just weird. The mutant dinosaurs. I don't know. It was just weird. And the family got on my last nerve. Why on earth would you take your kids by yourself and someone else's kid by yourself on this sailing trip across the Pacific? Like, especially around these dinosaur islands that everyone knows about. Just absolutely ridiculous. Good morning, Backyard TARDIS. Nerdling First Class, Backyard TARDIS. Good morning, Philly Karen. Think about joining the channel, everyone. Consider joining the channel. There are perks. There are perks. And if we get enough members at that right tier, we're going to start doing watch parties again. So I'm very excited about that. Members only watch parties. Anyway, I know some of you really did like, Jurassic World Rebirth, but it just wasn't my bag, baby. I didn't think it was that great. Again, the family was annoying. The Russo brothers. The Russo brothers have posted a tease from Avengers Doomsday on Instagram. Ah, yes. I see what they're doing here. Just kidding. What the fuck is this? Like, is it scribbles on a chalkboard? Is that an EKG? Is that a timeline message? What is this? I don't know. Either they're social media geniuses or they have no idea how to use social media at all. Like, I have no idea how to use social media. Yeah, it does kind of, it looks like actor signatures at the end of Undiscovered Country or Endgame. So DJ says it's the Back to the Future explanation of parallel universes. I definitely think it's a chalkboard. Just a weird tease. Maybe once the film comes out, it won't be a weird tease. Like, we'll totally understand why they did this. But if you have any theories as to what this is, leave it in the chat. I don't know how I feel about these frames. I feel like I need the bigger frames to hide my face. But they do match my non-denominational nerd graphic. Kino says, Marvel told them we need more hype. And the bro said, hold my beer. It looks like a chalkboard with scribbles on it. Ah, yes, the scribbler. They're teasing that super obscure Marvel character, the Mad Scribbler. I don't know if you guys have any more theories about it. Leave it in the chat. We're going to move on before we get to our main topic. Sigourney Weaver. Of course, Ripley herself, of course, she's watching the Alien Earth series. I know that a couple of you aren't really enjoying the Alien Earth series, but I am. I am not ashamed to say it. I'm really loving the Alien Earth series, like a whole lot. Sydney Chandler is doing absolutely wonderful. Wonderful. I absolutely love her as Wendy. I'm really, really, really enjoying it. Anywho, pardon me. Sigourney Weaver's been watching it. She spoke with the Los Angeles Times. I did watch the interview, the actual video, and she said that she loves how expansive it is making it, how it's so much broader. It's not focusing on just the one thing. I like that too. I know a lot of people are like, oh, there should just be the xenomorph. You should have just called it various aliens or whatever. I don't care. I'm still liking it. But she said, I love what Noah Hawley is doing. I am enjoying the show so much because it's so much broader than the alien itself. She sounded very sincere when she was giving her opinion. And you know what? I love it. I do. Good morning, Somar. Good morning, Omari. Yeah, I really, really loved it. Guys, we're monetized. You can become members of the channel now. That's right. You can become members of the channel. Everybody better enjoy Hulu while they can before Disney kills it off. Does that mean the xenomorph is a Disney princess now? Is that what that means? So, you were not subscribed to my channel? Rude. You should definitely have subscribed. Make sure your notification bell is on. And make sure you stay subscribed because YouTube likes to play. They do. Okay, guys. So I love Alien Earth. I love that Sigourney Weaver loves it. I think that's great. And the opinion she was giving, again, it sounded very sincere. It sounded very sincere. So that's good. That's good. It's good. But if you have any questions, comments, emotional outbursts about Alien Earth or Sigourney Weaver, leave it in the chat below. We're gonna move on to more stuff because I really think we're gonna really get into that topic. You guys are gonna want to talk about it. It's pretty good. I've got an article from that Park Place, and it's really good. For those who care, they're doing a third Jumanji. Omari, do the Alien movies still hold up? As in, are they worth watching? The show is. I think, what was the last Alien movie I watched? The last Alien movie I watched all the way through might have been Prometheus. Maybe. Like, I think I tried to watch the last one, but I get creeped. I get grossed out like really easily. And I'm just like, I can't. I get really grossed out. I'm a big weenie. I really am. I'm a huge weenie. But Alien Earth, good stuff. Really, really, really good stuff. Penny says, I like the eyeball octopus creature. I hope they make us start communicating in English. Oh my God, Penny, you are full of surprises. I just love you. I do. And I love that creature. That was one of the most unhinged scenes, was when it went into the sheep. I felt so bad for that poor sheep. I felt so bad. Like, no, you poor baby sheep. He was probably so scared and confused. Ah! That's what I'm talking about. Romulus, I haven't finished watching it. I'm gonna try again, but again, I'm a huge, huge weenie. And there was something looked really painful and gross. And I was like, oh my God. Especially hacking off limbs. I have a problem with hacking off limbs. It hits too close to home. Why is it always the right foot? Huh? Why? Why is it always the right leg? Good morning, Dingus Den. We have memberships now. Oh my gosh. I have 2 whole members. And I've been telling everyone, you do have perks. You get your own emojis, gifts, what have you. And if we get enough of I think it's maybe the mid or higher tier, then we are going to start doing exclusive members only streams and watch parties. So very excited. CJ says, I'm doing a review on my channel once Alien Earth is done. Oh my God, yes. Yeah, 2 whole members. Moving on up. Mm-hmm. Okay, guys. So again, here we have a third Jumanji movie. Listen. Oh, that's a wild look for me. Here we go. That way all the people who say I have a giant forehead will feel better. I'm not assaulting them with my giant forehead. I struggle to get through anything with Jack Black in it anymore. Absolutely struggle to get through it. He just is not that funny anymore. Not to me. I just do not think he's that funny anymore. I was one of the biggest Tenacious D fans ever. I love Tenacious D. I love you, baby, but all I can think about is like my oldest daughter Emma, we would call her Lily because she loved the song Lee by Tenacious D. Lee. But he just, it's the same thing over and over again. It's just not funny anymore. Yeah, he's just not funny anymore. I think him being in The Mandalorian was kind of the final straw for me. It's not the greatest song in the world, though, Kino. It's just a tribute. They can't remember exactly how it went. It was just a tribute. Anyway, so we're getting a third Jumanji. I love Karen Gillan. I do, but Jack Black just doesn't do it for me anymore. CJ says, I repeat, Jack Black is the new Pauly Shore. Honestly, he's just outdated. I love the guy. Hilarious back in early 2000s, but that's it. Yeah, he's just weird now. That's the joke, CJ. They can't remember it either. So the song is just a tribute. Anyway, if you guys are interested in talking about this more, let me know. We're going to move on. Good morning, Dom. What happens to The Rock stepping away from big movies? Money. Money. Money is what happened. All right, guys. And yesterday was Star Trek Day. Live long and prosper to all who celebrate. And yesterday they announced and dropped Star Trek Scouts animated Nick Jr. series, which debuted on YouTube. I mean, I'm not going to watch it. Why? Because I'm a grown up. So I have no interest in it. But I think that's, great for kids. Sure. But kind of a weird direction to go, maybe. Maybe they did so well or well enough with Star Trek Prodigy. They were like, hey, let's do one for even younger kids. I loved Lower Decks too, but for me, season 5 was a total letdown. It was a total letdown. But yeah, Nickelodeon Star Trek Scouts came out yesterday. For all of you who have small children, Penny, your grandchildren might actually really love this. So let me know what they think. Show your grandkids and tell me what they think. I mean, these look like children. I need to check out the premise because they have kids on a ship, like doing stuff. Good morning, We the People TV. We're monetized and there are memberships available now. Join the channel for as little as $2.99 a month. If you go up to the $5.99 a month, we can start doing watch parties. All right, guys. Oh, this is cracking me up. Michael Caine, 92 years old. Okay. 92 years old, has come out of acting retirement to join the cast of Vin Diesel's The Last Witch Hunter 2. So was the other one like the second to last Witch Hunter, actually? And this one's actually the last Witch Hunter? And I've seen people ask, like, there you go. Join the channel. That includes you, CJ. You are not excluded from your own comment. People have asked, why is he coming out of retirement for this one? Money, duh. Probably money. They probably said, I will give you so much money if you do this movie. Now, has anyone in the chat seen The Last Witch Hunter? Because it's okay. It's nothing spectacular. It's a Vin Diesel movie. Basically what you would expect from a Vin Diesel movie. So, what I love about Michael Caine is that he's not pretentious. It's trash and you can say it. I will. Pay me. Super chat it and I'll say it. Pensions don't go as far as they used to. No, I love that Michael Caine isn't pretentious and he knows how to have fun. I mean, hello, he's Austin Powers' dad. So maybe he just thought it sounded like fun. Ha! Family. It's about family. Oh my God. All right, guys. Moving on. The weather is changing, and so my sinuses have given up on life. So fun. Deranged Lunatic. Metamucil. It's more fun than it used to be. Or more expensive. Is Metamucil fun? Maybe I should try it and find out. Metamucil, it's more expensive than it used to be. That's why he's coming out of retirement. Oh, poor lamb. Poor lamb. All right, yeah, because now I have to make money. God. Oh my gosh. Don't mind me. I'm just overwhelmed with life. Okay, guys. Okay. Oh, and I definitely want to say that I'm going to be working my tail off today to finish writing the Supergirl breakdown. And so I can get that recorded and out to you guys before I have to go on hiatus for a week. Deranged Lunatic, it's raining in Kansas City right now. So, Danny, it'll probably be coming your way. You know, my plants will absolutely love that. But I am never excited for the mildew and mold it creates. Yes, I have been working on a Supergirl breakdown for weeks now. It's a lot more complicated than I thought it was going to be. And I don't know why I ever thought that. My grandmother, when she asked me my grandmother actually asked me what I was writing about. And I told her Supergirl. She's like, well, that one should be easy for you. You've always loved her. And my boyfriend and I look at each other because, you know, I'm world's biggest Wonder Woman fan. And then she reminded me that when she bought the Helen Slater Supergirl movie on VHS, my cousin Maria and I drove my grandmother nuts with it. So, ta-da. And don't forget super chats. Help support the channel and memberships. Definitely. Memberships give you perks and help support the channel. All right, guys, let's check out the newest trailer from Gen V, which is coming out next week. Gen V Season 2. Remember, I do not own this content. We are simply we are simply here to give our commentary and review this trailer. Just want to make sure that is clear. I am reviewing this trailer. Okay, guys, let's get going. Remember, I'm going to keep the volume down a little bit. Probably pause a few times. Go back and forth. Yes, it really helps. Because showing this is going to get a copyright thing. Someone's going to claim copyright on it. And I have to dispute it. And I have to give a reason why I'm disputing it. And it falls under fair use for commentary and review. But I have to give my commentary and review. And it helps the YouTube moderators when I eventually have to appeal the decision instead of disputing. And it helps them when they flat out hear and see me say, this is not my content. This is property of Amazon Prime Video. Pardon me. Possible streaming issues on Facebook. Okay. It helps the YouTube moderators to hear me say, this is not my property. This is property of Amazon Prime Video. This is the trailer for Gen Z Season 2, and I am going to review it with my live chat. So, it helps. Thank you. So I try to say it every single time. Again, sometimes I have some issues with Gen Z and the boys because they really, really love their penis jokes. Giant prosthetic penises.
So let me get this straight. You want me to give myself up to the evil corporation that imprisoned me?
God, you
to the school where kids
up.
were being tortured, so I can go on a wild goose chase?
Bree, this is war.
So we've got Starlight and the Deep that I know for sure.
Most powerful suit this world has ever seen.
You're blowing my mind right now.
We can't stay out of this fight forever. What do you want?
You.
Giancarlo Esposito is back. She's my favorite. This one. Absolutely love her. I thought it was good too, but so many giant penises. I'm going to talk about this because it's my opinion that women should do whatever the fuck they want with their faces. But I don't think she looks as bad as some dudes are trying to say. Trying to get to her face. There she is. Look. I don't think she looks that different. A lot of things that I think people are seeing is that she's lost weight. She's lost weight. A lot of actors lose weight when they're busy working because they're constantly moving and they don't get to eat as much. So I think the picture that everyone was talking about, and this is me as a makeup artist telling you, makeup is magic. It can transform you. Ask me how I know. She went and got her makeup done. And they did heavy contour, highlight, all that stuff. But I do not believe she had that buccal fat removal at all. I think she's just lost weight. She's gotten older. As women get older, fun fact, we lose fat in our face. So I think everyone should climb off her a little bit. Just let her live her life. That her private life, you know, how she looks when she's hanging out with friends or at home is totally her business, in my opinion. I have people constantly, and I mean constantly, I get messages and comments about, I have a giant forehead. I have a huge forehead. I have blocky eyebrows. I'm too fat. I'm too old. I'm ugly. I don't like your hair like that. That's not what I'm here for. Okay? And the entitlement people feel to bully people about their physical appearance, especially women, is unsettling, to say the least. Unsettling. So, Fernando, it should be called Penis V instead. She just kind of had the baby face. This show has been going on for almost 10 years now. There's been years in between seasons and stuff. And there's a big difference in you between your 20s and your 30s. Trust and believe. Trust me. Phrasing. So, and thank you. But yeah, people complain about my forehead. Then I have a giant forehead. So, I don't like your hair like that. You've got a giant forehead. Look at your blocky eyebrows. You're so fat and old. Thanks. But I've lost 30 pounds, so. Anyway, I'm looking forward to it. I am. I just really hope they kind of dial back on the giant penis jokes because it's loud noises. Loud noises. Good morning, Untamed Mando. She was my first member. We now have two, count them, two members, Untamed Mando and Deranged Lunatic. And thank you, madame. And thank you. Thank you. Good morning, Risk It for a Visit. Those people are wackadoos. Danny is a beautiful gem. Bless you and thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for noticing. The injections and stuff I've gotten in my spine have helped out. I've been able to work out. And that helps a lot. And I am incredibly strict on what I eat. I don't eat stuff I buy in the store either. So, anywho, I love Giancarlo Esposito. I do feel that, yeah, he's kind of the Pedro Pascal of bad guys, but I still love him. I love him to death. I think he's fantastic at what he does. I do. But coming out next week, if we get enough members, the right tier with that perk, we'll do a watch party. We'll do watch parties for it. You guys think of what you would want to do watch parties for. I'm thinking of maybe doing some classic 90s sci-fi stuff. Yeah. So that, and next month is October, and you guys who are long-term subscribers will know that every single Friday, I do a different look in October for Halloween. And I have no idea what to do. So you guys come up with some ideas. I need 4 looks for October. It's spoopy season. We need 4 spoopy looks. All right, guys. Moving on. Let's get to our main topic. It is time. Oh, Lord. For $1.99, deranged lunatic Metamucil is fun. Just ask Danny. She'll tell you. Well, you need to join the channel first. You got to join the channel. Good morning, Crusher Convo Podcast. Hi, Danny. You look at you, all monetized. So proud. Thank you. Please consider joining the channel. Memberships. All right, guys. So Warner Brothers. Okay, so The Bride. You want me to do The Bride? Ooh, that'd be a good one. I've never done that before. On the list. All right, guys. Final topic for the day. Warner Brothers has officially been defeating Disney at the box office. Yes. Oh, we got a second for The Bride. So this is an article from that Park Place. They have some pretty good articles. They do. It says Warner Brothers shatters box office record with 7 consecutive films. $80 million as Disney's roller coaster year exposes weakness. I hope you guys didn't hear that. I hit mute. And then it took a second. Starship Troopers for a watch party. You got to join the channel. You got to join the channel. Join the channel. So we can do those. What? Untamed Mando has just gifted 5 comics and memberships. Make sure you have your thing turned on where you are able to receive memberships. Everyone say thank you, Untamed Mando. Say thank you. Amazing. Thank you so much, Mando. That's amazing. Amazing. Risk it for a biscuit. Did you join the channel? Did you get one of the memberships? Welcome. Let me know if that gets annoying. That's incredible. Thank you so much, Mando. That's amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wish I could see these on StreamYard. Let me know what you guys think of the gifts you joined. Yee-hoo! I'm going to add some more. Oh, baby. I'm going to make some more gifts and emojis after the stream and after I check on chickens and do farm stuff. Okay, guys, let's get into this article. This is a pretty good one. Fascinating. Warner Brothers and Disney have been battling out for like 100 years. So this is crazy. Warner Brothers has just etched its name into the record books in a way Disney never has. Over the weekend, The Conjuring Last Rites stormed into theaters with an 83 million domestic debut. That is absolutely insane for a horror movie. Insane for a horror movie, and I'm desperate to see it. The third largest opening ever for a horror film. That figure alone would be enough to grab headlines. But what makes it historic is the bigger picture. This marks Warner Brothers' 7th consecutive film to open above $40 million. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. I do love farm life. Dude, last night for dinner, I made a deer tenderloin. I seared it and then I roasted it. Mashed potatoes, gravy, home, warm bread, and green beans. All of it. I didn't spend a dime on it. Grew it, sourced it, baked it myself. So that's what I love about it. And that's why I'm losing weight. Anywho, and it's also hard work. 40 million, 7 in a row. This isn't a streak driven by a single franchise. Earlier this summer, Superman and a Minecraft movie both cleared the 100 million mark on opening weekend. Yet Warner Brothers has also turned smaller, riskier projects into real box office players. Original titles like Sinners, Weapons, and F1 performed far beyond expectations, proving the studio's strategy is not built on billion-dollar gambles, but on a steady cadence of profitable releases. I have not seen F1 yet, but Weapons and Sinners are absolute bangers. Bangers. Horror in particular has been a powerhouse, pushing the genre past $1 billion domestically already this year, largely on the back of Warner Brothers productions. The best way to understand how this moment reflects on Disney and Warner Brothers is through Aesop's fable. Disney is the hare, despite Warner Brothers' icon being, Bugs Bunny. It races ahead with billion-dollar smashes that capture cultural conversation, but then collapses into valleys when a film misses the mark. Warner Brothers is the tortoise, reliable, consistent, and ultimately better positioned to cross the finish line. Disney's model makes headlines, but it's a gamble every time. Warner Brothers is proving that slow and steady isn't boring, it's profitable. Hey, look at that! Welcome to the channel, my friend. Thank you so much. Welcome. Amazing. Having a great day. Thanks, guys. A big part of Warner Brothers' success is restraint. The Conjuring Last Rites cost about $55 million to produce, yet it's already approaching $200 million globally. That return on investment for Warner Brothers is far healthier than the ballooning budgets Disney now pins its hopes on. More money is not better. Hello, more money, more problems, Disney. Figure it out. The studio also understands genre power. Horror, thrillers, and mid-budget action films continue to draw audiences without require superhero scale marketing. Warner Brothers' consistent lineup means audiences have a reason to return to theaters again and again, rather than waiting for one giant spectacle every few months. Now, pardon me, nowhere is the contrast clearer than in Disney's recent box office run. When Disney wins, it wins big. Lilo and Stitch became the first Hollywood release of 2025 to cross the $1 billion mark, with $416 million domestic and $584 million overseas, fueled by a record $183 million Memorial Day weekend. Pixar's Inside Out 2 soared even higher, reaching $1.7 billion worldwide, including $653 million domestic, making it the most successful animated film ever at the time. But Deadpool and Wolverine and Moana 2 also cracked the $1 billion milestone. But for every leap forward, there is a fumble. Snow White carried a staggering 240 to 270 million production cost, yet limped to $206 million worldwide. Thunderbolts pulled in just $382 million globally, well below its break-even threshold. Captain America: Brave New Missed Opportunity managed $415 million worldwide on a budget many have claimed topped $300 million due to extensive reshoots plus heavy marketing, far from Marvel's former glory. And Pixar's Elio marked a historic low for the studio, opening at only $20.8 million and topping out at $153 million worldwide, with another budget that insiders allege surged into the hundreds of millions due to reshoots. I forgot about that film, and I haven't watched it. So, there's that. It's also important to remember that Disney doesn't keep the full box office total. It has to recoup production costs and marketing costs while paying out around 50% of the gross to theaters and foreign markets. So something like Snow White, which one paper looks like a modest loss, was actually a staggering failure that could have cost Disney hundreds of millions of dollars. This is the Disney paradox. Breathtaking highs that are undercut by equally dramatic failures. Warner Brothers streak shows how much the industry has shifted in the post-pandemic era. Billion-dollar unicorns still exist, but the path to profitability increasingly comes from stacking reliable wins, not gambling on giant bets. Disney may still dominate cultural headlines when its tentpoles land, but its valleys are steep and costly. Warner Brothers, by contrast, has found the formula for balance: leaner budgets, genre-smart scheduling, and a commitment to variety across its slate. In Aesop's story, the tortoise doesn't need to be flashy to win. It just keeps moving forward. Right now, that's Warner Brothers, and the rest of Hollywood would be wise to take notes. This is a really, really good article from Park Place, written by Marvin Montanaro. Sense. So much sense. Like logic and sense across the board. Yeah, Hollywood needs to stand up and take notice. It doesn't take a well-written article to see that a leaner budget is the way to go. Like, no shit, Sherlock. Yeah, you need a leaner budget. You need a strong script, storyline, be smart about your genre, pay attention to the actual trends, like the things that are doing well. What are people paying money to see? They're still trying to dictate what we want to watch. They're still trying to dictate our tastes, and that's never been what works out. Humans are naturally rebellious, and if someone tells us this is what you're going to like, this is what you're going to do, we're going to naturally go do the other thing. I mean, maybe that's just me, but I feel like that's a bit of a trend with humans. So I'm gonna say that this is dead on. And the article we read yesterday from Forbes that laid out, actually showed us Disney's financials from overseas, because they keep that stuff really, really locked down here in the US. But in the UK, it's illegal for them to do that. They have to disclose. So this is 100% on the money. Warner Brothers has had 7 films in a row cross the $40 million mark on opening. Disney's like, we've had like a couple do that. Dom says, I'm embarrassed that Jurassic World Rebirth made so much money. I just didn't care for it. It just was, you know, eh. Good morning, science fictionary. Like my co-host says, Hollywood never learns the right lessons from success or failure. No. And again, I'm going to have to insist that you guys watch the Titans documentary, Rise of Hollywood, on Netflix. Go watch that. There's nothing new under the sun. This is the same thing that has been going on since 1909. Okay? The people that invented the actual movie camera, so Edison and, Pathé, and what was the other one? It's really escaping me, but there was 3 or 4 companies who invented movie cameras and stuff like that. And they went by kind of a nickname that the public gave them, the trust. Because, there are antitrust laws in the United States. They basically had a monopoly. And the way they felt was they invented the camera. They invented how to make these movies and stuff. So then they should be in control of it. They should make the lion's share of the movie. It would be like the internet. Oh, and they didn't allow people to make films outside of, they could only make the films. Okay. They didn't want anyone else to do it because they wanted to control all the money and everything. Risk it for a biscuit has gifted a membership. For a biscuit. That's awesome. Thank you. Okay. So this trust decided that we invented it, only we can make movies, only we can make money off of it. It would be like the inventors of the internet telling Netflix, no, you can't have streaming services. We do that. We make the money off of it. And eventually, it was Universal, Lemley. Yeah. Mr. Lemley, Universal Pictures, who ended up founding Universal Pictures. He's the one who got a bunch of people together, and they got an antitrust suit filed against the trust, like Edison and Pathé and whatever. And they broke that up, and they made it possible for other studios to make films. But then, of course, Lemley wanted to be in control of everything. And then Paramount wanted to be in control of everything. That was Adolf Zucker. He wanted to be, they all fought for control, and it was all over power and money. Power and money. It's funny how Warner Brothers got started. They basically got started in St. Louis, and they were the underdogs. It was 3 brothers, and they're the ones who basically invented movies with sound. I'm telling you, it's a great documentary. You need to watch it. Once you learn the history of how the studios started, how all the big powerful studios started, and they're all the same. still the same studios today, everything makes so much more sense. It will make so much more sense. So definitely check that out. Mando says there's a reason people are returning to sailing the high seas for content. That's why YouTube has become like the Wild West. That's why. I mean, if I knew how to act. But for the first time, like Warner Brothers really seems to be leapfrogging over Disney. And it's just like they said, the tortoise and the hare. Tortoise and the hare. Tortoise and the hare. They've been consistent. They've been more cautious. They've been careful. They've been paying attention to the quality. They are focusing on having a strong, sturdy script, a good story, and paying attention to what people are actually spending money on. That's the way to do it. Right then and there. And having a leading lady who's in a hardcore heavy metal band, Vera Farmiga, that blew my mind. That absolutely blew my mind. You need to check that out. It's like legit hardcore metal. I'm not kidding. I know they made Mickey 17, and you know I liked it. So, okay. I love Mickey 17, and I don't care who knows it. Be quiet. Back to your cages. If you guys have any questions, comments, emotional outbursts about Disney falling behind Warner Brothers and Warner Brothers just straight owning them, leave it in the chat below. Maria, what the hell, man? I like Mickey 17. I don't care. Loud noises! Untamed Mando says there's a reason found footage content took off the way it did for a while there. They are still making a lot of games in the same style as Blair Witch Project. People want authenticity. They do. They do. They don't want fake nonsense. They don't want to be told what to think, what to say, what to feel. They just want a good story. What is happening? Have I lost you guys? Oh, God. Well, if you guys want to help support the channel, of course, the easiest and freest way to do that is by hitting the like button, subscribing if you are new, and ringing the notification bell to get notified whenever I'm back with even more of this nerdy nonsense. Of course, there are so many new ways to support the channel. You can super chat me. You can join the channel, become a member of the Nerdling Army. Hello. Thank you guys who joined today. That's amazing. My mind is blown. I'm melting down. But if that doesn't work for you and you just want to give me like a nice little tip, you can do so by scanning that QR code right there. It takes you to buymeacoffee.com/comicsandmua, and you can tip me as little or as much as you like. It is a secure website. I've been using it for years. But if you feel safer with Cash App, I totally understand. So I have that available for you guys as well. There is also the Nerdling Army over at Patreon. It's patreon.com/comics. And we have 3 different tiers, starting as little as $3 a month. And you get all kinds of exclusives. You get exclusive content, exclusive merch you cannot get anywhere else, exclusive chat rooms with request lines. Your name goes in the end credits of every single video. Anyone who's Nerdling First Class or higher automatically becomes a moderator for the channel. And I'm forgetting. So there's early access too. Oh, that's right. Members of the channel get early access also. So there's that. I forgot because I'm new to this. You'd think after 5 years, I would have looked into it and studied a bit, and I didn't. So anyway, check out patreon.com/comics. And today it was the first thing I ever set up to help support the channel financially. So it is an oldie. There's a lot of old stuff in there. I also have a merch store at comicsandcosmetics.etsy.com. All the designs are made by yours truly. I have new ones up for Buffy and Revival. And I don't mean to brag. Okay, yeah, I do. But the star of Revival, Romy Weltman, who I interviewed on the channel, you should definitely check it out. She loved my Revival designs so much, she bought 4 mugs. The star of the show that I created inspired designs, or designs inspired by, loved them and bought them. Like, I'm melting. That just blew my mind. So if you want to see what she bought, go check out comicsandcosmetics.etsy.com. Just crazy. I'm also an Amazon influencer. I have like 10 lists. Go check it out. All my recommended reading, shows, movies, cosmetics, skincare, farm stuff, you name it, it's right there. I'm an affiliate for several companies, including Zenny Optical. Hello, zennyoptical.com/IQ lens. Get your own IQ lens with Zenny ID Guard. That way, the robots can't track your face. Okay. There's also Cora's Vault, TikTok, and CapCut. I don't know what the TikTok and CapCut links do. No one has told me. But someone please use one of those links and come back, hit me back. Tell me what they do. This podcast is powered by the Red 5 Network. We are an exclusive club. We are a collective of exclusively nerdy content creators and podcasters here to educate and entertain you nerds. So if you like this podcast, chances are you are going to enjoy more of what the Red 5 Network has to offer you. So go to red5.bio.link today to discover more of the Red 5 family of podcasts. Of course, if you want any updates on anything, on me, the channel, the Belgian project, which is not doing well, check out comics-and.com today. All of my reviews are there. My portfolio with all my gallery for all the looks and everything I've done for videos and Halloween's past. There's 5 years of stuff there. You can check that out. So go to comics-and.com today to learn more about me and the channel. That's right. Let's check out the chat. Let's see. Mickey 17. It's Mickey Mouse. But no, it's spelled Mickey as in Mickey Mouse. And I liked it. I really did. I enjoyed it. I think it's some of Robert Pattinson's best work. It's really good. It's a sci-fi futuristic thing. I cannot stand Mark Ruffalo. And something terrible happens to his character. So I loved it. You should watch it because people love being told what to do, as I've just said. And you should watch it. Oh, Maria, what are you doing to me? What are you doing? You're killing me. Him getting, probably. Oh, thank you so much, Jaden. That's so sweet of you. Hashtag Red 5 family. Better than his Batman, that's for sure. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. I hope you have a wonderful afternoon. I will be back tomorrow morning with more of this nonsense. I will see you then. Be kind to one another. Everyone has an opinion, and they're all valid. It's fine, except for the stupid ones, of course. And keep your eyes peeled while you're enjoying the new end credits music, because
Disney and Kathleen Kennedy are gonna get you!
Hey nerdlings, gather around. Danny's in the house and the hype's inbound. From sci-fi dreams to super real schemes, she's the queen of comics and everything in between. Makeup brush in one hand, pen in the other, crafting worlds like no one's ever discovered. Sci-fi writer, pinch creator, going live on stream. There's no one greater. Comics and everything, we dive so deep into stories and the secrets that the nerds all keep. Comics and everything, the chat's alive. Monday through Friday, Danny provides the vibe. Superheroes, villains, fantasy lore. Every day there's something new to explore. From Star Wars stars to Marvel